It is April 8th, and this is the first time I'm doing this video log while the markets are still open. This is, of course, the video log that takes $30,000 to $1 million. It's going to happen. So first I'll take you through some of the movement that's been happening today, and then we're going to talk about how to move your strike position when selling call options, all right, on Robinhood. So here we go. Markets are still live. Tickers are still churning, which is very exciting. Some of the biggest gainers today, of course, are Apple. And then we have the emerging markets up $40. We got wheat and precious metals up 52. I'm trying to sell a call against wheat and precious metals at the moment. We have the uranium sector up a little bit. Chemical up $50. I have a call sold against chemical at $12. So if it reaches that by May 3rd, it will execute, and if not, I'll be collecting some premium. Either way, I'm good. I like what's going on. Options are moving fairly all right. So here's the big thing, the big trade that I've been watching right today, and we're going to talk about this, what I didn't do but what I could be doing. So Apple's gained 1.5% today, $3 in the stock almost. And I had sold a call option for against the 100 shares that I own for April 12th, and the strike is $202.50. All right, and it's looking like it's reaching in a hurry. Now, what I could be doing here, is buying back this option. All right, so I could click right here. Of course, you can do this on your phone too. I like trading on the phone, but the website is easier to show all the stuff. And then I should be actually buying back this call. See, it says right here I have a -1, so I've sold a call option on Apple for April 12th expiration date. So I should be actually buying it back and taking the loss, right? I'll be taking like a $60 loss or something like that. And what I should be doing is I should be selling a call that's a little bit higher, all right? Like this one at 205. So it gives me actually about $250 extra of room that Apple could run up before the call executes, right? So that way I get to collect that premium. But I didn't do that. So what that means is that, well, I still could do it technically, but I haven't done it. So what that means is that if Apple reaches 202 by the 12th, 202.5, that I will be selling the 100 shares of Apple. Now, what the meaning of this is that now I'm a little bit more bearish on Apple than I would be if I were to roll over my call, right? So I'm not taking that loss. Refuse. And my current plan is that, well, look at that, it's just over 200 right now. My current plan is that if it goes and it sells by April 12th at 202.5, then I'll just sell a put against Apple and try generating cash with selling puts rather than selling calls. And that's going to mean a few things. One, that I'm going to have cash collateral locked up instead of the stock. And two, it's going to mean, one second here, it's going to mean that I might miss out on any future dividends if I never actually buy the stock back in time for their dividend. So if you guys plan on doing something like that, make sure that it's taking part of your calculations there. Make sure you don't miss out on dividends if you can't afford it there. So that's what's happening right now, and the market's about to close. I think the website actually does like a little ding when the market closes, and we'll see if that actually happens here. But anyway, there's a plan with the big move with the Apple. It's a big part of my position. It's 20K out of the $56,000. So it matters a lot, and I've been watching this trade all day, and I've been trying to figure out what the best course of action is. But I'm thinking tomorrow it's gonna correct some of those gains, Apple is, and at which point I might actually sell, buy back the call at a much lower price, because right now it's not close enough to 202.5 to where I gotta be sweating until for another 4 days until Friday. So right now the course of action is no action. But it's fun looking at this trade. It's obviously fun looking at my portfolio go up and have money coming in. This is, by the way, an all-time high, again, worth mentioning. Oh, we didn't hear a sound on the ding. Oh well. I think the app does it though, which is kind of cool. It catches me by surprise every time. So we are sitting all-time high, and yes, I gotta get used to saying that, and I always say that. We're gonna get to 1 million, slow and steady. I have not been adding any money in this account, by the way, since last October. These are all natural gains. You can see the yearly chart here, up 31% or $13,400. I started taking this account seriously about July 1st, maybe something like that. And this is the all-time chart, which is even more impressive because I just used to put a couple $100 here and there in Robinhood for years, since April 24th, 2015, and then I only decided to take it seriously on July 1st, 2018. So 3 years of just putting a little bit of money here and there, just getting like a couple percent on the money, which is not very good. But it was only like $3,000 or $4,000 the most when it started, when 2018 started or something like that. So I really elevated the cash infusions then. But since October, no money added. But you can see this huge jump that I've had over here. Very good to see. And if we measure the S&P versus this account is doing great. Pretty much on all measures, the 3 month, the 1 year, and even against Apple. So I know I have such a big position in Apple and it's contributed a lot to my gains, but it's actually not the main driver, believe it or not, of all these gains. So if we look at Apple's performance for the last 3 months, right? Let's say last 3 months is 34, which is probably similar to mine. But if we look at the yearly performance, only 17%. All right. So let's see, 3 months here, which is less than Apple, but yearly performance is much higher. I'm 31%, where Apple is 17%. So we're doing better than Apple year over year, but worse than Apple in 3 month performance. So had I just bought Apple, I would have been better off. All right, but it's kind of telling, because the rest of the account, which is the majority of it, has been keeping up. That means its performance been almost as good as Apple in the last 3 months. So that's good news, and obviously better than the market overall. So if we go look at the S&P, which is the SPY, which is S&P 500 exchange traded fund. Let's take a look. 3 months, it's 14%, so a lot less than my account and much less than Apple. And the yearly performance is 10%, which is 7% less than Apple and like 20% less than my account. So I'm pretty happy with the performance overall so far, and looking forward to some more gains. I have like, I don't know, 10-20% bearish stance at the moment on the account. I'm trying to be a little bit more conservative since we've had such a big run. I'm trying not to lose all these gains of the downturn. So that's why I'm selling a call against Apple. I sold a bunch of calls. I have a call sold against URA, which is the Uranium exchange traded fund, business sector exchange traded fund, and then against Chemical, the $12 here. C-SPAN at $10, expiring May 17th. And then I have, against the Russian market, I just sold one today at 21.5, expiring on the 12th, this Friday. So I have some call sold, and I have, of course, my SH position, which is $1,500 in a short market ETF, the S&P 500. So if the market goes down, this will increase in value a little bit. It's better than just sitting in cash anticipating a market downturn. And currently I have $156 in cash. So hopefully if there is a downturn, I will be converting that SH position into stocks to something that actually generates money, plus this $156 here that I've collected through premium. If the market goes higher, I might actually add into this SH position, try to build it into something more substantial, so in case there is a downturn, I'll be able to convert. Alright, so those are the plans. This is the Apple trade. It's looking pretty dangerous right now. It's already 217 cents, so I may have to take some action. Or I may not. I'll have to think about it. But that's the plan. This is how you can convert, how you can scale up your, or move the strike price up when your call options, covered call options. And another option for you guys, another possibility to make money out there and to perform better. So I think that's about it. Whoa, the screen's bright. That's about it today. All right, I'll make another update probably tomorrow. Peace out.